championship game. And, Phil, a final thought before we get it started.
Yeah, my final thought, a lot of times in big games where there's a lot of nerves involved, to play it safe when you start. In other words, on offense, if you're the quarterback, don't take a chance. Don't throw it into tight coverage, hoping to make that great throw. Be very careful in your decision-making.
It's a two-tight end formation. The Patriots from the 22. He'll throw it over the middle. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Second down following that incompletion. The Patriots come out in a bunch set. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Brady able to find Julian Edelman. It's first down as they head to the line.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Malik Jackson chases him down.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and at times the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Bill is someone who certainly started the postseason. What was the difference for you between regular season and postseason play?
Jim, so many things to talk about there, but I tell you the one thing you always notice is as a player during the playoffs, when you took the field, you knew it was different because truly there was electricity in the stadium.
And here's a look at the defensive unit that'll be looking to halt this offense today. It'll be third down. Brady's got it in the gun. Brady throws it into the big mitts of Rob Gronkowski. The Patriots will bypass the punt and go for it early in this game. The Patriots take it from the 43. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway. He's brought down. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
We have a review coming from the booth. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
Murray's in the backfield. Single back set. Set up screen. Murray comes down with it. He's got a wide open alley. That's McCourty making the stop.
This time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards. Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back. The Raiders have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Breaking huddle at the 5.
Toss to the outside. Lions all over the ball carrier. It's Chris Matthew, Oakland. Touchdown.
Well, the bigger the game, the more you want to score first. And here in this conference championship game, to get on top, now you got your opponent chasing you. That is a tough spot to be in.
Extra point was good. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Patriots offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. On a flag.
The defense accepts the penalty.
And following that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 17. Brady standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Intercepted!
They've already jumped in front here early, and now after the interception, they have a chance to even make the lead a little bit larger, Phil.
Yeah, I like the way they're playing, don't you, Jim? It just looks fun. They got a lot of energy out there on both sides of the football, and this other team, they better be ready. I think they're in trouble.
Cleaner has the catch. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown. They came out firing on all cylinders, and already they've gotten a good leg up in this game, even as early as it is.
What a hot start for this team. What's happened here, Phil?
Sharp play by the offense. That's what it's about. Man, they just came out mentally prepared, and they are showing the defense what it's all about, just executing one play after another.
Takes it from the 2. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Patriots just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Brady's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. 2nd down and 10. Brady sends it to no one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play, what a run.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Patriots for the extra point. And the point after is good. Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff. Miller's running this one out. And he's tackled tackle just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Raiders back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, isn't it amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field? You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So would not be surprised to see them to go out there and have success again. Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
First down at the 22. Trying to find an opening to the right.
There's a flag out. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Kaepernick's back in shotgun formation, and he's forced to the ground.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. Caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
It's second down now, right around 3 minutes remaining in the first. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. Kobe Fleener hauls it in. On the way, third down. Colin Kaepernick under center. Morris takes it on the toss. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. And Cooper is able to get hold of it.
The Raiders decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Patriots offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. And you put those...
Look, Avril brings down the quarterback.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Brady's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Second and long. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Murkowski's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
The Patriots have it at the 39. Got drilled as he throws it.
The Patriots don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Miller's going to look for space now. Gain 12.
The Raiders have thoroughly dominated this first quarter with multiple scoring drives, big plays, and they've made this defense look helpless. They are primed to turn this one into a rout if it continues like this, Phil Simms.
They sure are, Jim. I mean, they got everything rolling. The offensive line's playing well. The quarterback is sharp, but most of all, I love the play calls. They've been aggressive, and the offense is confident and taking advantage of it.
First down at the 17. Murray's taking the handoff. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Playing press coverage to the outside. Murray's tackled down at the 22.
The Patriots guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
It's third down coming up.
The Raiders need to get to the 27 to pick up a first. Catch made. Oakland in the end zone. Bill, everything is going right for this team at this point. We're still in the first quarter. What must the coach on the other side be thinking?
He's thinking, hey, can we get this game over with and can I get out of here? He can't believe it. After a full week of hard work and preparation, and to come out and play like this is absolutely uncalled for.
The point after try is in the books. The Raiders now ready to kick the football down the field. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Patriots offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling. Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
The Raiders defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And there's Dobson. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
The Patriots do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
The Patriots from the 32. Brandon Bolden with the grab.
First down on the way. Press coverage all the way.
Snap back to Brady from the gun. And they get the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Brady's going to take it from the gun. And it's knocked down.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down.
Bolden's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The Patriots come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. The Patriots from the 32. Brady going to try to scramble down. And it's swatted away.
The Patriots really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Miller's going to take this one from the 12. Shakes off the tackle, and that's a gain of 13.
And welcome back as we're about to get underway here in this one.
Colin Kaepernick under center, and the second quarter is underway with this snap. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
Murray's the running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Murray's got on the handle.
The Raiders offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Loss of a couple that time.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Amari Cooper has the catch. Gains 13. That's reception number 2 for him. The Raiders are up right now, and credit goes to the quarterback here, partner. Kaepernick's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
Murray's lined up as the single back. Kaepernick now on the move. Fleener's going to pull in the caught pass. Butler's the one who brings him to the ground.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
First down coming up. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Outside now. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown. They continue to pour it on early in the second quarter with yet another touchdown here, Phil.
Well, I hope the defense learned a little something on that drive. The way they are playing is not working. So you are allowed to blitz in this league. You can take a chance. That's what I suggest. Get after it, be more aggressive, and blitz that offense.
Brady will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. First down at the 20. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Here we are in the playoffs, and when you compare it with the regular season, the microscope, it's out, the attention, it's there. It's all ratcheted up right now.
It's a big difference, no doubt about it. You see more reporters in the locker room all during the week, and no matter how you play during the regular season, nobody cares. They're just worried about this playoff game.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. This play set up by the long gainer. And it's caught by Lavelle. Has 12 on this play.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And it's batted down.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Second and 10. And it's knocked down.
In a situation like this, third long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Raiders lined up in the nickel.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Thompson on the receiving end.
The Patriots on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Brady's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Brady's got it in the gun. Pass is intercepted. They are completely out of sorts offensively, and now they add to the damage with the interception, Phil.
Yeah, when you get in situations like this, go back to the really simple things. Don't take a chance. Execute what you know you can do. If you do that, that'll give you some confidence, and then you'll start playing a lot better.
First down at the 23. Toss to the outside. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. He's got it on his way. The 20, the 10. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Amazing execution midway in the second quarter as they're pulling away.
Yeah, I've been so impressed what they've been doing on both sides of the football here today. And the coach has got to be so happy with what they see from their players. They're executing the plays just as they drew them up.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. McCourty's going to test the coverage here. Rivers is there to take him down. That return's good for about 25.
The Patriots offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Brady, handoff.
The Raiders defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play. Brady is in the shotgun. And there's Edelman. That last pass completion sets up a 3rd and 9.
Last play before the 2-minute warning.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Oh, it almost picked off that time. 2-minute warning. And the Patriots are going to punt it. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds.
The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
Second down following the run. They'll run it off the toss. Brought down by Mayo.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Raiders will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Breaking huddle at the 21.
3rd and 8. And Morris has got it on the toss. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Lining up for a 38-yard field goal. And converts on the 3. Mercifully, the first half
has come to an end. We have a blowout on our hands here today. Larry is coming up with some very one-sided highlights. The Patriots will use a timeout here early in the second half. Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff. And the second half is underway with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. Are we going to see an epic comeback? Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Raiders offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20.
The Patriots offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think we need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Playing press coverage to the outside. And the reception by Brandon LaFell. And he is brought down at the 39.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Brady's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Brady's on the move. Airing it out. Jumps into the air and pulls it down. That's reception number 2 for him.
They come to the line at the 28.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
All set up now at the 16.
Second down and 10. Finds his mark. Touchdown, New England Patriots.
They're able to make a dent in that sizable lead, but still too much ground to make up with only a little more than a quarter to play.
Yeah, Jim, don't look at the scoreboard and think that, oh, we don't have enough time to catch the other team. You never know. Just play the next play, put all your efforts into that, and make sure you're thinking correctly. If you do that, you might be able to get back into this game.
Miller's got a chance for a return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Raiders come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Fleener's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
They come to the line, and it's first down. They need to get the play off. Fullback takes the handoff, and that's a gain of 10.
Coming to the line at the 50.
Colin Kaepernick under center. First and 10. Murray's handed the football. Spencer's there that time for the tackle.
That is a good job. This running back, known for his speed, at that time shows a little power and breaks that tackle.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The play clock's running down. Press coverage all the way. Murray's going to take the handoff now.
The football sits at the 42-yard line.
3rd and 2. Right back to him one more time. The coach is going to go for it. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
The Raiders here in the second half, they're winning the football game. I don't understand why you would go for it on 4th down. They go for it, and it doesn't work.
The Patriots now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position. Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Brady's going to take off with it. The Patriots take it from the 43. Marcel Darius with the sack.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
The Patriots have it at the 34. And he's intercepted. Tackle's made.
Heading into the 4th, and this offense just wants to forget about this effort.
Yeah, Jim, that's the best thing you can do. Forget about what you did on that field today. Go back to practice next week. Start over and see if you can just play better in the next game.
Murray's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Brought down at the 41-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Welcome back. Not quite as riveting as many expected coming into this one.